What's the best sports moment you've covered in your career? Easy. February 1980, Lake Placid, New York. Speaking of New York, Winter Olympics, final Friday of the fortnight. I was a young gun columnist for the Dallas Morning News, covering my first Olympics. All of us in the American press had been stuck in quarters 15, 20 miles outside of little tiny village that was Lake Placid, snowed in little roadside inns, motels, at the mercy of highly unreliable van service that came and went here and there. I was worn out almost 2 weeks into those Olympics. Wasn't sure what to write on that final Friday leading toward the obviously Sunday closing ceremonies. But the U.S. was playing Russia in hockey. Nobody seemed to care. Our kids had played those pros from Russia at Madison Square Garden in an exhibition game just before the Olympics. Final score was Russia 10, U.S. or us 3. 10-3 was the exhibition. This is hockey, not baseball, not football, hockey. It was 10-3. I'd never written a word about hockey. I knew very little about hockey. I liked it. I went to a lot of minor league hockey in high school, but we just went to watch the fights. But I was out of ideas, so I asked our press liaison, do you have any press tickets left for the U.S.-Russia game tonight? He said, are you kidding? I got plenty. Seems like nobody wants to go. I said, I'll take one. And I walked down the little main street of Lake Placid to the little tiny arena of Lake Placid. And there I was in the front row of the press seating. Fortunately and fatefully, sitting next to the late, great Larry Felser of the Buffalo News, a hockey expert, good friend of mine. He talked me through what was happening right before my very eyes. And you know what was happening right before my very eyes. The greatest upset in sports history. US 4, Russia 3. Did I ever fall into the rightest place at the rightest time? I was there that night of February 22nd, 1980, to chronicle the greatest moment of my sports writing career. Covering a sport I knew next to nothing about. Thank you, God. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.